How's everyone doing today? It's CJ Halleck with CJHalleck.com. This is the Daily Hustle Report for January 30th, 2019. Let's go ahead and get into it.
I'm out here shining, 'cause I stay grinding. I'm out here shining, 'cause I stay grinding.
All right, so I hope everybody's Wednesday has been amazing. It's been very productive for me. I've been working on the digital bag most of the day, for the Blitz Challenge content, putting together the trainings and the PowerPoints and everything else for the video content that I'm going to be shooting next week to wrap it up. At least I'm hoping to get it wrapped up next week. I know originally I had gone out like 2 extra weeks, but the way everything's been going today with the design of the individual module pages and the PowerPoints and everything else, it seems to be going by a lot faster. Although either way, I'm going to keep it with the launch being March 1st just to make sure that I can go through and have plenty of time to find any issues or anything, additional trainings I need to create, whatever. Today alone I ended up having to do 4 or 5 different blog posts and trainings for Module 1 that I thought I had already completed. So it'll be a challenge. But when I get finished, it's going to be amazing. I've put in so much work for this. I really cannot wait to get this launched and let people actually use the content in order, in the way that they need to actually consume it. Because the way it went when I first started on the digital bag, I was just publishing content at random. I didn't have any actual guideline in how I was going to do it. I took the pillar, articles and things that I was using earlier through, CJHalleck.com as a marketing piece, or the Small Biz Academy when I was running that. Headline Digital Vision Ed, like everything to make sure that I had the right content in place. I was going through doing some of the stuff that I knew I was going to need eventually, like putting up the Instagram guide, putting up some of the, should I hire an SEO consultant, like the foundational, kind of FAQ basic content. So now that I'm actually going through step for step, putting the training together, it's actually able to open my mind and find some of the small things. And most of them are easy. Most of them are, like I had to add on to the password, how to create a secure password blog post with a couple tools that I found since I wrote the blog post, stuff like that. But other than that, really, that's about all I've done today. And I say that lightly because, like I said, all in all, there's probably, I've been at it. It's 4:45, so I've put in probably a solid 7, almost 8 hours just on the digital bag so far today. Really just trying to make sure I get everything together for the launch. Doing the math tonight, trying to figure out what my goals are and what I'm going to aim for the launch, as far as the amount of people who actually go through the launch with me. Going to be doing, a Facebook group for it and a whole bunch of giveaways and everything else. There's going to be a lot of stuff going down for the launch of the challenge. It's, back to even going to the Small Biz Academy and the challenge that I had there, which was the Enterpriser Challenge. It was very basic. I didn't really, and that's the... Don't bother me, I'm working. And that is my ringtone. Keeping it live. So you get to hear my ringtone. I'm not even going to worry with post edits on these anymore. You just get what you get. So, but anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so putting together everything now, it's allowed me to actually get more focused and detailed to make sure that The content is there whether you're a absolute beginner who barely understands how to navigate through a computer screen, or you're more advanced, and you can go through the lessons individually within each of the modules. So if you already have, let's say you already have the name figured out and you don't need to do that part, you can skip that and go straight to how to register a domain. Or if you already have an email address for your brand, you don't need to create an email address. So it makes it to where you can actually pick and choose the training, and you're not forced into one massive set of training, and half of it you don't need. Now I will say, for the module video, the core module video, core video for each module is going to be a complete walkthrough. So it's going to have some PowerPoint presentation mixed with actual video of me doing the work, and some of the kind of walkthrough tutorial based things. And then you'll also get through a new series that I'm going to be starting similar to this one, but I believe it's only going to be on YouTube exclusively, and it's not going to be released like the Daily Hustle Report is. I release this on YouTube, Facebook, and I also take the audio out and use this for the podcast. And while I do have, other type of things that I'm doing with the podcast exclusively, I'm going to start doing the same with some of the social media platforms. So with YouTube, the exclusive content that I'm going to be putting there, along with, of course, is a totally different channel than what the tutorials are on. But on CJ Halleck, on my main YouTube channel, I'm going to start doing what I'm going to call the behind the grind, where as I go through each of the different modules, I'm actually recording my screen starting module 1, and it's just going to be a thing where every few weeks, once I finish the module, I'm not, that's going to be a lot, because I'm going to try to do it for 7 days straight and record each step, so you watch me go through the whole thing. If you want to watch just me doing the work in the order that the stuff needs to be done in, you can watch me do it. You can go through the presentation style of it, where it kind of checklist, do this, okay, now do this, now that you've done that, do this. But the other one is just going to be, I'm going to call it the behind the grind, and it's just going to be a breakdown. Let me go ahead and turn my phone on silent so I don't have my phone going off again. But basically, it's just going to be, literally, you're watching me grind it out. Build out a business. I still don't know, like I said, I know in theory what I'm going to be putting together as far as the business for the Blitz Challenge, but I really don't know for sure what I'm going to do. I have a couple different ideas, but we'll just have to wait and see when the time comes for me to actually do that next week. Other than that, I said, just working on the Blitz Challenge. I did get a couple things done for clients today. 2, 3, 4 little small projects for clients. Wrapped up another website for partner/client of mine. Working on some stuff, getting a partnership, if you will, somewhat between me and him going for marketing and things of that nature, more out on the West Coast. But other than that, like I said, it's just been grinding it out today. Been stuck in the office, not really moved outside of the office, aside from getting coffee. Okay, I feel better. But that being said, hope everyone has an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I know I ramble a lot on these, and that's just because I want to dedicate about right at 10 minutes a day to share with you guys how my day's been and document the journey. So that being said, have a great night. Be great. Stay boosted, and we will see you on the other side. Catch you in the morning. Take care.
I'm out here shining.